This man was hearing strange noises coming from the baby monitor in his baby's room at night, so he decided to install a security camera to see what was happening in the room. And when he saw the images, he ended up discovering that his house was being targeted by something supernatural.
There's this noise coming from the bedroom. But my wife and my baby, they're not here. They're not in the bedroom. And this noise happens every day at this exact time. Yeah, there's no one in there. No one.
What do you think was happening in this man's house? Was it something evil that was oppressing the house? I'll leave the answer to you. If you've ever seen a horror movie, you know that dogs can always detect the creepy presence of some sinister ghost. Well, this little pug in the image above was captivated by something he saw floating in the center of the living room. This is just one of the creepiest ghost photos ever recorded. While some say that the strange figure you see on the left side of the image was only spotted after the photo was developed, others say that a body fell from the ceiling at the exact moment the photo was taken. And some say it's the previous resident of the house, who died long before the photo was taken. An innocent photo of a stunning Victorian-style home turns out to be something more sinister when you look a little closer. Could it be a cat? Or maybe a raccoon? Or some kind of ghost lurking around? I'll leave the answer to you. These two college students just wanted to take a fun selfie on the University of Texas campus. But little did they know they would have some very strange company right across the street. An internet user said that his mother took this photo of her brother with his girlfriend on prom night, just before they left home. And when you look at the image, you see that the couple weren't the only ones to be photographed. During a charity event, a very unusual event took place. At the event, attendees were able to witness spooky spirits that were captured in this photo. You may have heard of William Hope, as he was a famous paranormal investigator and photographer in the 1920s. Here we can see confirmation of his sinister work. Meet Lady Dorothy Walpole, or the Brown Lady of Raynham Hall. When Walpole, Charles Townshend's second wife, had a scandalous affair, she was banished to Raynham Hall until her death in 1726. This photo was taken in 1936. Just a regular teenage selfie, right? There's nothing really unusual to see here. That is, until you notice the mirror behind the woman casting a spooky reflection. During a nighttime stroll through Waverly Hills Sanatorium, a paranormal researcher couldn't help but snap a photo in the dark room, eagerly awaiting a glimpse of something spooky. When the researcher increased the brightness and contrast of the photo, he realized he had gotten what he wanted. In this intriguing video, the owner of an antique store suspected that someone was breaking into his store during the night, so he decided to install security cameras in his store. But after watching the footage from the night before, he is terrified by what he sees. Could it be a draft that made the figure move on its own? Or could it be a haunted toy? Leave your comment. Not sure what you're looking at? Direct your attention to the door on the left of the image. You might find a child wandering around a house that has been abandoned for a long, long time. This little girl decided to take a selfie while waiting for her friend to come out to join her, and saw something on the windshield that can't be explained, because when she turned to look, there was no one there. In 1959, Mabel Chinnery was visiting her mother's grave in a British cemetery when she took a photo of her husband, waiting alone in the car. When Mrs. Chinnery developed the film, they realized that her husband wasn't waiting alone. The image shows a person wearing glasses, sitting in the back of the car, who Mrs. Chinnery immediately recognized as her mother, whose grave she had just visited. A security guard was reviewing the footage recorded by a security camera in the hallway of the hospital where he works, and while reviewing several hours of footage, he notices something that sends chills down his spine. At one point, a figure passes by in the hallway and simply disappears.
They said it's not the hotel that's haunted, it's the graveyard.
Oh.
So this service road here where Danny and I used to park, that's the old Stony Plain Road. Do you really think when they dug up all the bodies here, that was a good one, moved them over to the graveyard?
They dug up the bodies and what?
Do they have it there, buddy?
Yeah. Hey Noel,
That's it.
what's up?
Oh yeah, I see it again.
Yeah, let's try and sit in the chair. Sometimes he'll stay there for a minute.
He is. How do you know this?
Well, because Danny and I caught him earlier when Danny was in the games room locking up. I freaked the out because I saw it. And then I tried to do a video review to record it, and it wouldn't let me.
What do you think it was? Could it be a problem with the camera lens? Or maybe a ghost? Leave your comment.